Hi and welcome to Literary Hype. I am Stephanie, your literary hype woman, and I come bearing exciting news. Comic Con Readathon is back for 2025. The unofficial Comic Con Readathon is back for 2025 and absolutely better than ever. We've got a new host in the mix, new activities, but we are keeping the same old competitive spirit. This year we're making our way through all of the hottest events and activities that Comic-Con has to offer, so there's a map. I'm so excited that we have a map for Comic-Con Readathon 2025. Book people love maps. It's just a known fact. Stay tuned to see the map and get an explanation of what all that means. Because first things first, we need to go over the general rules. This Comic-Con runs from 12:01 a.m. on July 1st to 11:59 p.m. on July 31st, Central Time, because that's where I live and I ain't doing math for y'all. You can figure it out. We do this in July because that is the month that San Diego Comic-Con happens. And it's kind of the biggest Comic-Con there is, so we follow their rules. All books count, so no matter what you read, you are scoring points for your team. Your point total for that book will be the number of pages that it has. The exception is with graphic novels and manga. To be fair, this year we are cutting that in half. So if you read a 300-page manga, you will score 150 points. Also, in the spirit of fairness, since teams won't have the same number of people, we won't be going by total number of points. We will be averaging the points and then ranking based on the average number of points for your team. There are a lot of ways to add bonus points onto your book's total number of points. Remember, there's a map. Just know you can support your team in a variety of ways. This year, teams are not based on any particular studios. This time, since we're doing a map, we have home bases. So all of our team names are based on hotels that are near the convention center and somehow involved in Comic-Con shenanigans. So let's meet the teams and their hosts. I'll be host of your green team, Team Bayfront, which is based on the Hilton Bayfront. That's a hotel that is just to the east of the convention center and is home to a lot of interviews, press activities, studio headquarters in their little suites, and there's also a ballroom in there. Kimberly of Whimsical Narratives is back as a host again this year, and she is heading up the red team, which is Team Manchester. This is for the Manchester Hyatt, which is just to the west of the convention center. My sister Angel, aka Jonghan's Angel, is returning to Comic Con Readathon to host the orange team, or Team Gaslamp. The Gaslamp Quarter is directly across the street from the convention center and is home to a ton of restaurants. So she's particularly taking over the Omni Hotel. And just a side note, the Gaslamp Quarter is one of the best places to people watch. New this year to the squad is Vanessa of Read with Dr. B on YouTube. She is hosting the Hard Rock team, the purple team, for obvious reasons. And one of them being that her hair is currently dyed purple. So Hard Rock is where a lot of people will stand and wait in hopes of seeing a celebrity entering or exiting, because they do a lot of interviews in there as well. And our final host is Erin from After the Final Page. See what I did there? She'll be heading up the blue team, which is Team Marina. This is for the Marriott Marquis Marina. This hotel is home to a few panels every year, as well as the anime watch rooms where you can watch anime like at all hours of the day or night, and the hospitality room, which a lot of people don't even know about. When you register for Comic Con Readathon, you're going to pick one of these 5 teams. There are no specific perks or bonuses for being on any team that relates to what you're reading, so just pick a home that feels cozy. The link to register is in the description below, as well as a link to the Google Drive folder, which is going to have everything you need for this entire readathon. Now let's talk about bonus points. As I said earlier, any book you read counts. So your page total is the number of points that you score for that book, but you can add on some bonus points to those books. These prompts apply to all of the books, so you can use this multiple times. You can earn 25 bonus points for a book set in San Diego or written by an author from San Diego. A bonus 50 points for a book that any TV show or movie is based on. A bonus 50 points for anything that is on the host's favorites list. A bonus 50 points for anything that is on the host's TBR list. Now please note, because the schedule does not drop till mid-July, many of us will probably update our TBRs around July 13th or 14th. Since I'm also doing a convention the week before San Diego and the week after, you get the opportunity to earn more bonus points. So now you can get 150 extra points for reading a book by an author who is attending San Diego Comic-Con ATL Comic Convention, or Tampa Bay Comic Convention. You'll also get 150 bonus points for reading a book that any attending show or movie for either of those 3 conventions is based on. San Diego Comic-Con invites a slew of special guests that they announce in waves, and those can be authors, illustrators, comic book writers. There's a whole variety of people that they invite as special guests. So if you read anything from a creator on the special guest list, that's a bonus 200 points. Now let's talk about the map. All of the fun of San Diego Comic-Con is not contained to the convention center. They spread out and take over a good chunk of the city with activations. So an activation is a little pop-up that is themed based on a TV show or movie or something that the studio is wanting to promote. And it involves an activity. Sometimes you get swag, sometimes you get food. It's really fun. So all of the activation prompts that you will see on the map are ones that they have had featured over the last couple years. If your book meets one of the activation prompts, then that's like a power-up that doubles your page total for that book. But you can only use each prompt one time. So here are the prompts to double your page count. To check in for the IMD boat, read a book that is set at sea. To check in at Adult Swim's Pirate Party, read a book featuring a pirate. For Star Trek, read a book set in space. For the Paramount Plus Lounge, a book set in the woods. Crunchyroll hosts a One Piece orchestra concert, so any manga will double your points. So that would mean that the manga is the full points for the page total instead of being halved. However, if you read One Piece, then you will get double the points. For Hulu's Animayhem, read any comic book or graphic novel. To check in for Dexter, read any true crime, mystery, or thriller book. For Interview with a Vampire, read a book featuring a vampire. For Severance, read a book set in an office. For Planet of the Apes, read a book with an animal on the cover. For The Walking Dead, read a book with zombies. For Abbott Elementary, read a book set at school. FX features a lot of different shows in their activation space, so this is a choose your own adventure. To check into The Bear, read a book with food on the cover. To check in for American Horror Story, read a horror book. The Audible Originals activation is reading an audiobook. To score a ticket to that fandom party, read a book featuring a musician. Peacock celebrated the show Those About to Die last year, so for this one, read a historical book. That can be historical fiction or an actual history book. For House of the Dragon, read a fantasy novel. To secure your place in Hall H, read a book over 500 pages. To slide into the Indigo Ballroom, read a book with a blue or purple cover. For Ballroom 20, read a book with the number in the title. To wander around the show floor, read a book with a character that goes shopping. To shop in Artist Alley, read a book with an illustrated cover. To check out the Family Fun Zone, read a book with a main character as a parent. To pop into the shenanigans happening over at Petco Park, read a book featuring a sport, especially one that if it's baseball. And to run over to redeem your ticket for an exclusive gift, read a book that is an exclusive edition. All of those prompts will double your page total, but you can only use them once. That's where the map comes in. It's very handy because not only does it tell you what all the activations are, it also lets you check them off. Another way you can earn bonus points for your team is by being social. Comic-Con is known for its epic parties that last well into the night. While we won't be partying in that regard, we will be bringing the community together to celebrate Comic-Con and nerddom and reading. So here's how you can earn some social points. As I mentioned earlier, each host does have a favorites list that we created, so you will earn 10 bonus points for every episode of a TV show that you watch or movie that is on those lists. You can earn 50 bonus points for following any host on any social media platform, and that one is repeatable. So yes, you can earn 50 points for subscribing on YouTube, following on Instagram, following on TikTok, following on Facebook, following on Blue Sky, any of it. Hosts will be doing live reading sprints throughout the month, so anytime you participate in that sprint and at least leave a comment so we know that you are there, then you can submit for 50 points. And by the way, if you want to host Comic-Con reading sprints yourself, there are some graphics for thumbnails and like backgrounds that you can use. Those are all in the Google Drive folder. Rally your team and score more points. You can also earn 50 bonus points by watching and commenting on any Comic-Con panel on the Literary Hype YouTube channel, any author interview on the Literary Hype YouTube channel, or subscribing to the Literary Hype podcast. There are 2 separate submission forms. One is for all the party things that you can keep repeatedly doing, like following on the social media. Just make sure you only do it one per thing so it doesn't get all messed up in the spreadsheet and you miss out on points. The link for submitting books, whether that is just a straight up book or if you are including the bonus points along, that's all in one form, and that link is in the description for you. You can find all of this information on the Comic Con Readathon Discord, which thanks to Vanessa, Read with Dr. B, for creating a Discord for us for this round of the Comic Con Readathon. So you can pop in there to see the written rules, see the host lists, join your team for some strategy sessions. There's a general channel for some trash talk. No matter who you want to trash talk, we're gonna have a grand old time, so join us on the Discord. If you don't want to use Discord, that is okay. There's also an Instagram broadcast channel where we'll be posting updates, including the scores every week or so. There will also be some trash talk in the Instagram channel. What can I say? The hosts are super competitive. We all want to win. We all want to beat each other. If you have any questions about any of these rules, drop a comment below and we will jump in and answer that as quickly as possible. And also while you're down there, drop a comment with what team you're joining and start getting that team spirit going. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the Literary Hype YouTube channel if you have not done so already, and share this with a friend. Bring in more friends. Let's make this super competitive and fun. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in July. Go Team Bay Front! Woo!